MVP of that game, but we are joined by the captain of Deadweight, OnlyGoodAtSolo. Ogre, how are you doing, man? You must feel really good after that victory.
Hello, Husey. I'm feeling good. Like beating a team that's never lost a set before in Oceanic history it's a lot of fun. It's good.
And so talk to me about what seems to be your legacy here in OCE, which is the Cabrakan solo. And just since you played it last split with Direwolves, and now your buddy Shred's taking it up, and it seems everyone in the OPL has taken up with the solo. You know, how do you feel about Cabrakan in the solo? Do you feel like you've left your mark on OCE with that one?
Yeah, I like to think I have. Like when I played Kabrakan, I said it was good, and people like thought I was memeing. I was sort of memeing, but it turned out to work really well. And like it's easy. You win lane. You like have good clear, and you can go aggressive easily. Just ult them, poke them out.
So with your roster, a lot of talent on that roster. Talk to me about Weve, because I've talked about Weve before. Someone I met in the ranked scene, and you know, if you're in my ranked games, you're not a very high ranking at all. But you know, he's really surprised me, and I'm sure surprised a lot of people with how quickly he's adapted to OPL level play. You know, just talk to me a little bit about him and where you see his future developing.
Yeah, like I was the same as you. I thought Weave was pretty average when we started because he didn't really communicate much, but as I played with him, I realized he's just as good, if not better than like the other OPL supports. Like he knows when to taunt, and he's receptive. He receives criticism well, and he's like growing quite well with the team.
So this will be my last question for now. You guys are currently undefeated, and you've taken down the reigning champions. It seems the sky's the limit for you guys. You know, where do you guys see yourselves finishing up this split?
Well, I'd like to see us finishing first, which I think is probably easily possible since we've 2-0'd Insight and Panda. So as long as we don't drop like careless games or get overconfident versus I don't want to say lesser teams, but like against other teams, then we should finish well.
Links, do you have any question for our guest?
Yeah, so last week we saw in game number 1 you struggled to actually close out the game against Llamas in Pajamas. What was the strategy going into this week to ensure you didn't have a repeat of that 58-minute game?
Well, just made sure we had initiation. That's basically what it was last week, game 1 versus Llamas. So we got the Athena both games this week, which was good for us. We had consistent initiation and good follow-up damage from just all roles, basically. Yeah.
Alright, before we let you go, is there any shoutouts you'd like to make?
Yeah. Shout out to Horizon for giving me a Kali build as I was like walking to lane, or walking into the jungle. There were some more shoutouts I was meant to do. A shout out to Mike for watching the game with us and showing interest. I think there was someone else. Nah, that's it.
Alright.
Thank you guys.
Alright, awesome. Thank you very much, OnlyGoodAtSolo, and thank you very much to all our viewers out there. You just witnessed some OCE history for the first time Team Pandemonium has dropped a set in over a year. An incredible night and an incredible split, really. We've got some very, very competitive teams this split, and it's all building up to an incredible finish. But that's going to do it here from us at Cybergamer for week number 3 of the SMITE OPL. We've got more games coming next week, so make sure you stay tuned on Twitter, on Twitch, Facebook, everywhere. We'll be sure to bring you all the action. But that's all from us here tonight, and we'll see you next time.